Welcome back, one and all, to Thionite Stream's Octopath Traveler. On the last episode, Oberic went through the world's most epic tournament arc. And we are the champion of the Colosseum. And we are renowned the world over. We're renowned the town over. Everyone in this entire town of Victor's Hollow knows who we are. But that is not our purpose today. Our purpose today is to yoink a sword from this guy. Are you someone I can just... Yeah, Snake's Bane. Oh, it's only 15,000. I thought this would be way more expensive, but yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Not even a single florin of discounts? Oh, that's disappointing. No, your eyes do not deceive you. These are the finest blades in the land. Always looking for a bargain. Yeah, Tressa's always looking for a bargain. And we are always, well, enabling her. We're getting a lot of money from fighting some giant birds, and, well, Tressa loves the giant bird money because it allows her to buy things for other people. Are you the one that I needed to give it to? Well met, friend. Remember me? You told me the tale of the monster tamers. Have I? Was that you? I need to get someone a sword. I'm pretty sure I remember. Did I get you a book? I have vague memories of buying you a book. I heard a rumor of a magic sword called Snake's Bane. With such a weapon, surely I could defeat the giant snake that possessed my father. Right, yeah, I still have no extra context for this. I still don't know why or how a snake has possessed your father. A swordsman of the arena is said to bear Snake's Bane. I am he. Or, well, Tressa has it. I am she. I begged and pleaded with the man, but he refused to give it to me. Well, it could be yours for the low, low price of your pride. Kiss my boot. If you but bend the knee to me, I will give you this sword, and my favor. Yes, you can have the thing, just joking. Tressa's not about that. The sword! The sword of snakes! It's curved. There's no structural integrity to this sword. And this rusted edge. This is a rather pathetic blade. But it's enchanted, so this will do. Snake's Bane. With it I can kill the snake beast that holds my father in its thrall. Vampire snakes? I suppose they have the fangs for it. You think in the old days when people didn't have access to the internet or pigeon carriers that they mistook snakes or snake bites for vampires because they're like, oh, I was bitten by this flying creature. And they were referencing the fact that, well, when snakes lunge at you, it'd be like, oh, it lunged so fast that it looked like it was flying. I don't know how they developed the rhetoric that vampires suck blood when snakes don't do that. They kind of liquidate. Snakes are now businessmen, apparently. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Sorry for your loss, Ashlan. I'm going to call you Ashley from now on. My father condemned violence. He was always a good and just man. And then he got possessed by a vampire snake. But when monsters, the armies of the vampire snakes, began to ravage the village where he lived, he was powerless to stop them. They were so alluring. His only recourse was the forbidden magic. How forbidden are we talking about? Because in a past life, I was a necromancer, and I'm like... conventionally, people would say that there's no more magic forbidden than necromancy. I still don't believe that. Necromancy is a fantastic art that allows you to do plenty of altruistic things if you're not a massive a-hole, but that's a conversation for another day. In my heart, I truly believe he meant no ill, and that is why I am set upon his deliverance. I am beset upon myself with
Many
deliverance.
thanks.
I'm a delivery boy, after all. I thank you for this blade. I shall use it wisely. I shall find my father, and by my own hand free him from his snaky plight. Fare thee well. Farewell, Ashley. I will probably see you soon. And by... Oh, slippery knot. Yeah. That actually makes up for the, like, $7,000 that I wasted trying to get that sword. All right, well... If I get half my money back in reward money, and as well as a medium-sized slippery knot, I feel like that I can be content with that. Forest of No Return, level 48. Forest of No Return, I think I can disprove that. I've returned. I think that forest is named, well, after a fool, or named by a fool. Forest of no return. I literally went in there and returned. Shows what they know. They don't know anything. I'm the best. But we still have business in this town. We have one last thing to do. This old man, amnesiac, I can't guide him. Why not? You must be level 40 or higher? 40 or higher? 40? Ophelia's 27. Can I get Prim to do it? Prim, can you guide this guy? Or do you need to be level 40 as well to seduce him? Yo. Oh, I can allure him. There's only a 28% chance of success. Oh, well, it's technically a lot better, and I could do it a lot quicker than if I tried to do it with Ophelia, who would need to be level 40. Hold on, let's save scum, because we have that power. I'm just like super quickly, we'll just consult with the ancient tomes. Just like super, look, the tomes have been consulted. It doesn't take any time. Watch us do it on the first attempt. Yes. I don't need to stop telling me about your mistaken sense of identity. Prim, capture the heart of this amnesiac. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little time with, a little more time with little old me? Oh, Prim, you botched the allure. He'll never join us now. Get a hold of yourself. Read a book. I can fail this 4 more times before my reputation suffers. I have never had my reputation fail, so I don't know what that entails. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with little old me? It's a bit better than the first attempt, Prim. But he's still not falling for it. Come on now. Get him. You just want to spend time with me. He's not being swayed. Prim. Quick, take off the top. I'm sure that'll work. You want to spend time with me. Least I can remember what beauty is. Oh, it worked. Okay, Prim, you can put the top back on. Pray come hither. Brilliant. We've got the man. That is wonderful. I'm pretty sure we can use, well, everyone, basically the fast travel in this game ultimately amounts to everyone getting on Lynn's back and then just her running at the speed of sound to whatever our destination is. That way we can just run across the oceans and save like 4 months of travel time. So we're just gonna noom straight out of the forest and right to Goldshore. We're at Goldshore. Lind was absolutely fantastic. I'm 90% certain that this amnesiac is actually the old man that we need to bring to this guy, but I could be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. I really hope I'm not wrong. Excuse me, young lad. I have this man. He was in an arena-based town. He loved fighting, and he loved shouting about Zawardo or Goldo, gargoyles, something like that. I figured you might know more, considering you kind of spoke the same. Captain? Is that really you, Captain? Oh my gosh, Captain Ginyu, it's been I'm speechless. We finally found you. Ever since Birder left, and Jace got drunk, and then he fell into the drink, figuratively and literally, and then, well, he drowned. I don't know what happened anymore. Captain. Raccoon got his neck snapped by a bunch of children. Who are you, lad? Captain? I don't remember anything except a bog. I remember going ribbit quite a lot. Anyway, sorry, I'm driving this bit into the ground. Have you forgotten me? I sailed under you half my life. We have to do a pirate accent. I cannot speak for beans today. Sailed under me. That's right, on the blue wave. Don't you remember it all? Can't say that I do, lad. Blue wave. Blue wave. The blue wave. Yes, actually, I think I do recall something. She was my ship, she was. I was the captain of the blue wave. That's right, sir. I've been searching for ye for years. I'm sorry, lad. Up until this very moment, I had no idea who I was in this world. I made my way to Victor's Hollow. There was no ocean there. I was very sad for many a year. So that's what happened. Then it's no wonder I had such a hard time finding word of ye. I've been waiting here in this town since we lost you, believing that you must still be alive somewhere. I'd never give up the ghost that easy. So what'd you say to me and you, sailing the high seas once more? Aye, aye, sir. We can track down Birder, and, well, Jace is dead, but we can definitely track down Birder. Once word gets around that you're alive and manning a ship, I'm sure the old crew will all come flocking back to you. Well, again, minus Jason Raccoon, because they're kind of, well, like I said, lost at sea. The great sea in the sky. Ha ha, that sounds like a real treat. I wouldn't say no to more journeys like we used to have. We did have a fine time out there in the wide open sea, didn't we? We kicked the rear ends of so many monkeys. Elemental Ward? What does that do? What is that? Equipment. Is it something that I can equip on my body? Elemental Ward. It's probably an accessory then. Oh, yep, there it is. 65 elemental defense. That's not bad. That's honest. That's probably pretty good. Who would most benefit from elemental defense? Tressa? Therion? Oh, Therion. No, it's got to be No, it's definitely got to be Primrose. Evasion and max HP is useless. I'm gonna give Prim the elemental. Well, do we need Prim right now? Yeah, we don't really need Prim at the moment. But if we're going with Prim, we're not. Okay, we're just gonna hold on to that. I'm pretty sure we can abandon Prim for the moment. Where is? Yes. The store that sells booze. Well met, traveler. Change the party. Yes, we need Alphen, because we're, I think, ultimately going to be doing Alphen's Chapter 3 to start with. Start the round of Chapter 3 quests. But, before then, we are going to probably tackle some more side quests. So now that we've done the 2 out in Victor's Hollow, the plan is we're going to go down to Swarky, and then to Boulderfall, and then to Quarry Crest, and then to Clearbrook. And if they have any side quests out in that way that we can do, we're going to do them. And if not, we're just going to acquire them and put them on the list and then forget all of the context. And when that's done, we'll probably make our way out to Saintsbridge to deal with Alphen. So that will be the plan. So I'll meet you guys out in Swarky. I've spoken to a lot of these people, although I've never had the opportunity to see what they have. Yeah, the headgear just has... yeah, that's... You don't exactly have a lot of stuff for me, do you? Plums, and earrings. Yeah, we've spoken to all of these people. Plum, pomegranate. Olive of Life, a $19,000 olive. Yeah, I don't think we need to go that far. Olive of Life, Olive Bloom. And then these people... Healing Grapes, Olive of Life. Yeah, I've definitely... A Battle Axe. Well, we don't need to worry about the Battle Axe. I did need to get in there, didn't I? Empty coin pouch. Fetches a modest price if sold. It's an empty coin pouch. What is it going to do? It's going to be nothing. I'm just going to take your empty coin pouch. Trust you won't be missing this. Probably not. Should I provoke this guy to get into his house? I really don't want to beat up random individuals. I think we're good. Do you have anything that I could have? An arcane bow. Interesting. Oh, I can inquire with you? Age 58. A hunter who coveted the position of headman, but was bested by another. He has given up on his ambition, or so he would have others believe. In truth, he waits patiently for a chance to usurp the village leader, or at the very least ensure that his son succeeds where he failed. More plentiful provisions. That is quite an odd thing to find. I didn't think there was political intrigue in Swarky. Nice chatting with you. More plentiful provisions. The townsmith and armorer have new wares. What kind of wares? You don't have anything good for me to buy. Is there good stuff now? What kind of weapons do you have? they're not the best weapons. Physical attack, critical. Yeah, the weapons, and then the shields and stuff, Falcon Garb. Well, Falcon Garb isn't terrible, but Therion already has it. Yeah, it's not, well, interesting enough, I suppose. But there's nothing for us in Swarky, which is, you know, good. Because, well, I'd be surprised if there was. I was pretty thorough in making sure everyone was safe and hearty and hale when I left. Let's go to Boulderfall next. I suppose I could go through the town again and see if there's anyone with any gossip, because I'm sure there's a few people that Elfin, now at level 30, can inquire with. Age 65. Once upon a time, a girl vowed to write her name in legend as a bandit queen, yet dreams have a way of changing and fading with time. Wow, how melancholic. And so it was that a woman grown, a vagabond who stumbled upon from town to town, leaving chaos in her wake, eventually settled down with the one man bold enough to steal her heart. Wow. Well, what a life you've lived. I need to get into this house, good sir. Here in Boulderfall, the poor types live below and the wealthy up above. Us, we're somewhere in the middle, I suppose. I need to get, unless it's behind the house. There's a staircase back here? I never knew. But no, I can't. The item is inside the house. I am so sorry, good sir. I'm going to have to beat you up. Unless you have anything worth my time and energy. I need to beat him up. I'm so sorry, my good man, but I need to get into your house. I need to steal your, presumably your wife's ill-gotten gains. Now I've seen everything. This cougar is attacking in the middle of town.
Standest thou
yes, yes I am.
Then be hunted.
You're so weak. I'm so sorry to do this to you, my friend. I killed him in an instant. I'm so sorry. Wow, I got 3 XP. I feel terrible about beating up that old man. That did not feel good. But I need to get into his house. I need this. A falcon dagger. Can Therion benefit from a falcon dagger? Therion's the only one who can have, well, yeah, Therion's the only one who can have it. It's trash. It's actual garbage. It's garbage. Why did I beat up an old man and robbed his wife for garbage? That sounds just like something Therion would do. What do you have to say? I'll inquire with you. Age 28, the merchant. A traveling merchant of considerable experience who deals in various ores and precious stones, and who is as adept at fulfilling the needs of the lapidary? The cheese in your lap. Lapidary. The lapidary, as he is those of the apothecary. Never heard that word before. Lapidary, not apothecary. I know what an apothecary is. Given the mineral wealth of the Clifflands, it should come as no surprise that it is one of his favorite destinations. Maybe it has something to do with stones. Like lapis? Like someone who deals with, rocks? Well, it was nice chatting with you. Do you have anything that I can buy from you and or steal? You have a lot of soul stones. Can I yoink them? Are they like something that I can yoink? I'm so sorry to do this to you, but this is a town with known thieves. And well, Therion is stomping about. I've never spoken to you either. Age 33, the Beastmaster. A merchant who claims to be a skilled ranger. Though he boasts of being able to communicate with animals, wild beasts do not seem to be particularly fond of him. Incidentally, the scarf he wears is made from the pelt of a fallen companion. I'm going to assume that means a fallen animal companion, and that you didn't skin a human being and turn them into a scarf, because that would be morbid. Nice chatting with you. Yeah, nice chatting with you. What about you? I have spoken to you, but I haven't purchased anything from you. And I'm not well, I might. Can I steal those things from you? I can. I can sell these for a profit, because I've gotten them for free. Trust you won't be missing any of that. That's very true. What about this old man? Do you have anything that I can yoink? Critical nut. No, I'm gonna leave the old man his critical nut. Didn't I reunite you two? I feel like I reunited you two. I don't need to speak with you. And I've already done you. All right, well, that's basically... fine, I'll go up above to the Ravis Manor location and see if there's anything for us there. Really quick, we'll just go up to the top. Is there anything? Oh, God, there's something. No, there's some... When I can't interact with someone aside from talking to them, it leaves a very curious taste in my mouth. Who are you? You're a LeBlanc. LeBlack. Liblah. LeBlah. The C is silent. Why, hello. That light in your eye. You have the look about you that I quite like. But alas, you're not quite the one I'm looking for. I feel like I've been searching all my life for the one perfect person. What does that mean? What is that? Do I have to get Prim? Because, like, if there's anyone who can convince you that they're the perfect person, it's Primrose. Who are you, and what do you want from me?
Whoa.
You're Alphas. Or Alphas. I'm going to assume that you're not actually Alvis. That woman, I think she might just be the perfect one for me. I have plenty of confidence in my sword, and that's not a euphemism for anything. Countless battlefields I have conquered, yet it was only when I returned from the field of war that I realized it. I had gained nothing for everything that I had sacrificed, for everything that I had fought for. Nothing. That was when I realized that I was missing something. The thing that I was truly missing. My other half. My Vitruvian woman. My perfect woman. And that woman, oh, how could I ever get her to glance in my direction? Daughter of the Dark God. What a terrifying title name. Oh, Daughter of the Dark God. Dude, I take it from me, I think you're going after someone that you should not go after. The omniscient tomes have given me a very foreboding feeling. Why, hello, that light in your eye. Why, who, and what? Who are you? Your eyes are red, and your hair is a light lavender. I have a very bad feeling about this. Anyway, what do I need to do for you? Do I need to fight you? You just have some grapes and pomegranates and an herb of valor. Wait, I can have those for free? Well, I mean, if there's 100%, the moral quandary is not something that I need to worry about. But are you sure you want her? I'll help you get her if you need, but something tells me I'm gonna need to come back to this because I got no idea. Is there anyone else that I need? Oh God. Oh, I need to. Do you have anything that I could yoink my hands on? Herb of Awakening. I've spoken to you. Oh, I haven't spoken to you. What do you have to tell me? Age 52, the guard captain. The current head of the household guard, he was sworn to defend House Ravis to his dying breath, as the captain before him did. Every day before the cock crows, he begins his watch and does not rest until the moon sets, a feat as impressive as it is impossible that serves to demonstrate his singular devotion. Well, good for you for dealing with the crows of cocks, I guess. That's a wakeful stone for 10,000. It prevents sleep. Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, that makes sense. It's probably some guardsman heirloom passed down from head of the guard to head of the guard. That's probably a cursed item. Anyone who shall bear this rock will never know the sweet embrace of sleep. Morpheus will abandon you all for all time, and you will never, ever be able to close your eyes without waking nightmares haunting your every step. Sounds like a unique hell that I never want. Can I steal it from you? I'm just gonna make sure that no one else is cursed with this rock. It's mine now. Thank you for that. What do you have? Do you have anything that I can yoink? Like, it's better than buying things, right? Like, it's better that I have these things than anyone else. Because if anyone else has them, well, you know, they should be mine. I like loot as much as the next. I'm just gonna rob all the guardsmen. If these Ravises are just going to do unspeakable things like chain me to this quest that they're having me on to get like the Dragon Balls, then I'm just gonna take the supplies from their people. If they're not gonna provide me any supplies, I will acquire them myself. I trust you won't be missing this. No, you won't. Isn't there a guardsman over here? Yeah, you're like... I have vague memories of you being like an interesting person. Yeah, rather, in gazing in the clouds drifting overhead and contemplating the banality of existence, he has awakened to the reality that he is the figment of a dead god's imagination. Yeah, that guy's strange. I suppose if there was something up above, I should go check the poor people's district. I'll remember that you exist. I don't know what to do about that. Like, that dude saw from afar a lavender-haired, red-eyed goth woman. I'm like, she is my soulmate. I want no one but her. And then he dedicated his entire life to making that happen. So, I mean, props, good on you, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Oh, and there is a side quest down here. What do you want?
Sir!
Veteran brigand. Oi, wanna join a thieves gang? Nah, I didn't think you would. The thing is, filching's too much like hard work for my liking, so I wanna quit. But I've gotta find a replacement before I do. That's one of the rules of Marta's gang. You'd be surprised how hard it is to find reliable outlaws these days. I apparently have knowledge. I will share knowledge with you. I do not remember where I got this, what the context is. That could be the slogan for my entire life and the entirety of the Therion Gaming channel. I do not remember this, and I've lost all context. But I'll tell you what I know. The words Marta's gang ring reminiscent in my brain. So how about it? You want to take my place in the gang? Probably not. I mean, Therion might. Haunit wouldn't. I'll tell you what I know regardless. Huh? What's that you say? Marta's gang gives money to the orphanage? Oh, the orphanage out in Victor's Hollow. Right, yes, they did mention Marta's gang. I remember the context. Hang me from the ropes. The boss never breathed a word of it. So you mean the coin I've been stealing has gone to helping parentless orphans? Now that shines a different light on things. Mayhap thievery's a noble game after all. I mean, it's not. It's still thievery, but, I mean, you're more of a Robin Hood type thief rather than a Therion type thief who just steals people's grapes. I tell you what, friend. I think I'll stick to being a robber for now. I will call you Robert from now on. Thanks be to ye. I'm a happier man to have met ya. Well, you're very welcome. I'm glad. A blazon of protection and $2,400. All right, well, that's a side quest I wasn't really expecting, but... And I've stolen everything from you, apparently, but not from you. Can I have your stuff? I'm going to take your earring right off of your ear. And what about you? Can I just steal things from you as well? Oh, I can't steal his stimulating necklace, but I can steal his stimulating earring. I'll come back for that necklace. Give me your other things first. All right, well, now we're officially done in Boulderfall. This is Boulderfall, right? World map. Yes, it is Boulderfall. Let's go head over to Quarry Crest and see if there's stuff over there for us to do. Travel banter? Travel banter. Have we been traveling so much that we have banter now? Can we banter? Let's banter. Between Tressa and Alphen. Aw, shucks. Ain't that nice? Nice? What's nice? What are we talking about? Are you talking about the food stalls? Do you see a pepper you'd like, Alphen? I'll buy you a pepper. I'll have to buy them in bulk to bet the guest price. Get the best price. I'm good with words only when I'm haggling over gold, not when I'm speaking to my friends. Making a new pal like that. Oh, we're talking about when we were last here. Right, okay, yeah, Alphen, I get it. Pal, surely you're not talking about Ali, my arch rival? Ha! Who else would I be talking about? The ducks behind you going through that barrel? I don't know why they're fixated on that particular barrel, but they're doing like Tressa, does it seem like the ducks are doing a strange little dance around that barrel? Like up above, on the cliffs behind you, right below that crate, there's a barrel behind the fence. And the ducks, can you not see them? They're right behind the fence. It's probably our angles, but they are in lockstep. They are dancing exactly in perfect synchronicity. It's very strange. There's probably something in that barrel that we shouldn't question. Anyway, you don't see eye to eye about everything. That's fair, but rarely do people see eye to eye on everything. Oh, here he goes. He's off on his soapbox. And you got off on the wrong foot with a little spat. I get it. Last time I got off on the wrong foot with someone, well, I mean, I had to take off the foot because it was bloated and it was kind of, filled with pus, but like, just because, well, Look, Tressa, I know the amputation skill for a reason. Regardless, you both eat from the same bowl, and ill fortune that hurts one of us hurts the other. If that's not a foundation for friendship, I don't know what is. You're a strange man, Alphen. First, like, the thread of this conversation was reminding me of an encounter that we had with a guy from, like, a month ago, and then you're like, oh, there are invisible ducks doing an Irish jig around a barrel, and then you were talking about the one time you amputated a man's foot. Like, Alphen, are you indulging on the sleep weed? Because if you have, me and Oberic can stage an intervention. No, I have not gotten into the sleep weed. A promise to a true friend is as important as life itself. Remember that, Tressa. I'll try not to forget. Alphen is a very strange individual. Oh, did I ever find out what I needed to do for you? Gendy, my family's been weaving carpets and cloth here for generations. There was a time when every house for leagues around was carpeted with Gendy's finest fabrics.
Oh.
But these days, well, no one in this town sees much cause to visit our shop. Time marches on, and it doesn't care who it stomps past. A use for textiles. I actually do know what to tell you. I don't remember the context for this either. I should probably pay attention to more things that I learn. I should keep a notebook with more context. Anyway, I know all about the textiles. I think someone out in Noble Court maybe talked about socks. What's that you say? People are turning my prized fabric into pantaloons? Okay, so it wasn't socks. I thought it was socks. Well, I suppose it's not so far-fetched a scheme. The cloth is strong, with a pattern that pleases the eye. Why did I not think of this before? Instead of weaving carpets and rugs, I could make pants and socks, underwear, Gendy's finest garments. Gendy's garments! Undergarments! By the grace of the gods, yes! It will be the salvation of the finest fabrics. Pantaloons, vest, tunics, bonnets, and capes. And lingerie. There's so much of a market. We'll offer a full line for discerning gentlemen and ladyfolk alike. Now then, to work! There's much to be done. Well, I'm glad I could reinvigorate this old man's weaving spirits. We've completed our first sets of fine clothing. How long was I standing out by his shop? What did you make? How long would you have needed to make whatever you gave me? I'm in your debt, kind traveler. You gave me the inspiration I needed. Good health to you and good cheer. What did you give me? A weaver's charm. Okay, I'll take your nearly $700, or $7,000. What is a weaver's charm? And the Blazon of Protection does 30 to each. That's not terrible. What is it? Weaver's charm? Slightly reduces fire and light damage taken. Oh, that's pretty good. A double defense against 2 elements? I'll accept that. That's pretty neat. Is there anything else out in Quarry Crest for us? I don't think so. I think everything else is good. Oh, well, there's probably people to talk to. Yeah, there's people to inquire with. I should do that. Age 31. Business has been booming for this merchant due to the town's recent prosperity. His tastes have become rather extravagant of late, but as he is convinced that this good fortune will surely not sour for at least 10 years, he has no intention of changing his habits. New weapons for sale? Well, don't mind if I do. If your fortune is going to last for 10 years, then I have no problem stealing your protective ring. But nothing else, because, well, I am an all-or-nothing type thief. Who are you? Age 22, a townsperson. Driven from her home by wealthy prospectors when the gold rush began, this woman hates the miners and everything about them. She sometimes voices her frustrations to her grandmother, who played a key role in the events which set everything in motion. Undeniable allure? The townspeople will be more receptive to your attempts to allure them. Well, that's lovely. Prim is now... Oh, I'm gonna take your fortifying nut, ma'am. I'm very sorry to just come up to you, learn the secrets of your wooing, and then steal your nut, but I felt like I had to. Do you have anything? Fool's gold ore. Well, you know, I could take this. You don't need fake gold. It's not worth anything. If I beat you up, can I get in your house? Oh, you're very strong. I'm going to let you live your life. C'est la vie. A Viking axe and a sturdy helm. I'll just take everyone's everything. Is there anything else? There is another area up here that I should at least check. I see orange on the minimap. That means someone wants something. Didn't you want rocks or something? Have I spoken to you? Aye, God's teeth. I'm trying to dig through this. Oh, you're the one who needed your pickaxe sharpened. I don't know if yeah, I don't have a way to sharpen your pickaxe. Hand axe and an iron helm. I'm not gonna rob this man. The metric for who I rob is, well, very arbitrary. Fool's gold, a large wind soulstone. Whoa. 111 evasion. Silent bandana. How much do you charge for something like that? 14 grand? That's a pretty impressive bandana. I will be back for that. What about you? Oh, I've never spoken to you before. Age 31. Registration number 0822. Birthplace Flatlands. Additional notes. Ranked 102nd most productive out of 1,274. Well, that's, well, honestly pretty impressive. You're in like the top 10%. That's like good on you. You're top 10% most productive laborers in this town. Do you have anything that I can take? A rare stone and fool's gold. Well, I'll be taking them, thank you. Well, until I find a way to sharpen a pickaxe. Wait, you're the Eggman, right? Do you know what? Yeah, you literally the Eggman. You don't know anything about duck eggs, do you? Claiming he hasn't met an egg he couldn't hatch, this man is knowledgeable on everything egg-related, and many come from far and wide seeking his expertise. Rumor has it he prefers his eggs boiled. Oh, I prefer mine sunny side up. I like to cut my pieces of toast into triangles. Thin triangles, so that I can, like, break open the yolk of an egg, like a runny egg, and then dip the toast into the yolk, and it's very good. A pole mace? Well, I'm no pole dancer, but I can put this to use. I don't think there are any side quests for us. Wait, aren't there like new weapons? I should check. Magus glaive? That'd be good for Tressa, but I mean, I could get a better one. Staff of Wonders. Well, isn't that wonderful? But yeah, I don't need anything else. Okay, so that's the Clifflands. Or well, actually, I think it is the Clifflands. It's Quarry Crest at least. Yeah, Clearbrook is the Riverlands. Let's go to Clearbrook and then we can move on to Alphen's little quest. Ah, Clearbrook, the realm of rivers and brooks, where I steal everyone's possessions. I'm very sorry to be stealing your possessions, but I'm quite curious. Age 21, the granddaughter. The doting granddaughter of an ailing old man who traveled the world in his youth. Ever since she was a child, she has admired her grandfather, whose exploits she endeavors to record as she cares for him in the final years of his life. A hidden item. All the way elsewhere. Didn't I need to find an answer to, like, the fish question for you? Like, what is life except for a giant river filled with fish? Where are the fish in the river of life? Aren't you the other one's dad? Meryl's father? Yeah, I remember. I don't need to steal their stuff. I'm not that type of person. Although, stealing from children... I'm sorry, I needed to steal from the small child. It was literally something that I needed to do. Can I steal from my best friend? Oh, that'd be hilarious. I'm gonna take your soothing dust and your injurious seed. But you can have the purifying dust or whatever it was. So what was this hidden item? Silver axe. Oh, we have Therion now. We never did open this chest. Let's open this chest. Dubious gold ore. Are we back in Quarry Crest? I just got that. Who are you? Random grandmother? You're Professor Bastet. Or Bastet? Bastet. Named after the Egyptian goddess of cats, Spast, a woman who once traveled the realm, teaching poor children. She helped her students improve their strengths and weaknesses, and encourage them to never give up on the things they enjoyed. Oh, I'll definitely be able to use you in the future.
Greetings.
I once traveled the world while working as a teacher long ago. I taught many children, though they were strangers to me. I had one student in particular, a clever boy named Therion. That name sounds oddly familiar. Bright as anything, though he was a bit of a troublemaker. I'm sure your stories will be useful in the future. You can keep the Nox root. Who are you? I've already spoken. Should we try our hands and fight the extremely lethal grandmother? Because, like, if we provoke her, she's, like, insanely strong. But, like, I've got power. I've got some powerful summons. I'm going to consult with the ancient tomes. The ancient tomes are all the way over there. I am going to meditate on my power. Because, like, if we look at what we've got, like, if we look at, because we can look at the enemies that we've acquired in the overworld. If we look at who we have, I've got 2 greater kingfishers, a Cetus Maximus, an electrified mossy tortoise, mammoth sheep, and a Seabird King 3, or Seabird King 1. So, like, the greater kingfishers, I think they can do upwards of, like, 12,000 damage. So I think I'm gonna risk it all and fight, because, like, if we inquire with her, this old woman was carried to Clearbrook by the whim of fate, much like the waters of the river she watches over. Perhaps she hopes that in time it will cleanse her of a lifetime of sin, of banditry, murder, and worse. Like, this woman has seen a thing or two. I'm gonna fight her. Go forth, my friend. A monster, I had best stop it before it gets out of line. God, everyone else has cowered. But this grandma, she's definitely gonna kill me. God, she's got 6 points of defense. Oh, Lynn, can you... Oh, she's not weak to pounces. Oh my God, she's improving her offense.
I will not be...
You missed! You missed, Granny! She's not weak to swords. Oh, 1,300 damage. We are borked. Yeah, can we run away? Let me run away. We're not powerful enough for this. Yeah, I shouldn't. I think it's time someone taught you a lesson. Fail 4 more times and your reputation will suffer. Yeah, we're not ready to fight Granny. We are not ready for that. Honnet cannot do it. Honnet can't do it. Okay, we're done in Clearbrook. I need to get out of this town before she smites me. Get out of town. Get out of town.